Hi, my name's Charlie. I'm documenting my journey to success. Right now, I'm doing SMMA, and here's just a video of me cold calling. I've got about 40 more dials to do before I've hit my daily target, so let's see how it goes. Earlier on, I wish I recorded. I had a guy on the phone for 20 minutes. I haven't fully secured an appointment around him, but I think there's a chance that I might be able to get an appointment out of him. He definitely has money and stuff as well, so if I can get him, it'd be beautiful. All right, so here we go.
Hello, it's Alex at Blue Dog. Can I help you?
Hey Alex, my name's Charlie. We haven't spoken before. Would you mind me explaining why I'm calling? Yeah, he was kind of hung up. See, right here you can see on my thing, I've got gatekeeper, bot, sometimes it just goes to a bot, voicemail, owner, and then pitch, if I get to the pitch or not. Um, like that, because obviously that guy didn't even get to the pitch, so it's important, I think, to record all the different stats. I don't care how some of these guys have voicemails, but they're like, it sounds like they're in a fucking air conditioning unit when they're recording their voicemail. Huh.
Hello,
Hey, is this Juan?
who's this?
Hey, Juan, my name's Charlie. We've never spoken before. Do you mind if I say what I'm calling for?
Why can I hear you?
Hello?
Yes.
My name's Charlie. Do you mind explaining why I'm calling you?
Okay.
Well, in short, man, I help roofers take on more residential roof replacement jobs, where you guys just have to focus on quoting and doing the work. Would you like to hear how it works, just for 20 seconds?
Okay.
Listen, essentially, instead of just handing you some random details of some like random lead, I actually find fresh people who are looking to get their roof done, and I call them myself and make sure that they're a good fit for you, so that they're not going to waste your time. I also do offer a refund guarantee, so if I don't make you more profit than you've actually spent with me, I'll refund you anything you've paid me, pretty much. Does this sound like it's worth a longer chat? Where I can also just show you what's working for roofers at the moment too.
Now, can you call me back later because I'm busy right now?
All right, man. Sure. Do you have an ideal time when I should call you?
Yeah, call me about 5 o'clock.
Okay, cool. All right, man.
All right.
Have a good day, Juan.
You too.
God, I fucked that up horribly. Sometimes I feel like talking to the people who can't speak fucking English puts me off as well, though. I don't know. It's weird. That was absolutely miserable. Totally fucked it up. I feel like that could be him. I marked the businesses in pink if I think it's actually the owner's phone number. I have used something called Real Validito, and that is to it supposedly separates the mobiles and landlines, but honestly, I have been getting still a good few receptionists, so really it's hard to say if it works well or not, but it is what it is. I'll probably, because I have the mobile separated from the landline, so at one point I'll probably just start calling the things that it says are landlines and seeing. I mean, if they're all receptionists, I just won't bother to call them. But if there's still a few owners in there, I might just not even bother to use the validating thing. Hello.
Roofing.
Hey, who's the owner of Horizon Roofing.
He's actually not in right now. May I ask who's calling?
Yeah, my name's Charlie. Do you know what's his name?
John?
John. Oh, okay. Yeah, 'cause I was just looking to speak to the owner about something. If he's not
Okay,
in, does
yeah.
he have an email or something?
Yeah, I can provide you an email. I mean, I think I could try and see if I can get him in touch with him. I know he just stepped out. Were you looking to get something done to your roof, or what is it exactly? The phone call?
Yeah, possibly it's something to do with my roof. I think there's a bit I could need a roof repair or something.
Okay.
Is John the one who comes out to see them, or
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, have you met him already or spoken to him?
no, I haven't.
Okay. How did you hear about us?
I just I just looked it up on Google.
Okay, yeah. So what I can do is I can write down your name, your number, and if you want, you said you're looking to get a repair or a new roof.
It's more of a repair. I don't think it's a new roof. Does
Okay,
he
what
just
type
have
of a roof do you have?
just a shingles?
Shingles, okay.
Does he have an email or something as well? 'Cause I'd really like to email him if I can.
Yeah, I can give you his email. Let me open this up really quick. It's John.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you.
Also, I can schedule you in for a like for him to come out and take a look, see exactly what's going on there if you want.
Okay, I'm not sure when I'll be around. That's why I was saying I'll try just email him instead 'cause I'm pretty busy. Is that okay? Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I just figured maybe, if you're looking to do, schedule something or have him come out and take a look to see exactly what you need, we can definitely get you down on the appointment book if you like. Are you located in Cape Coral or Fort Myers area?
Yeah, Fort Myers.
Okay.
I'll just toss him over an email then. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
All right.
It's totally up to you.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Boom, just got the owner's email and his name. So again, now I know his name. I have his email. I'm not sending any emails out at the moment, but the plan is that when I can, if I get a receptionist, I'll just try to get the owner's email, just so that eventually, if I do decide to start sending out emails, I'm gonna be able to send them out to the owner's emails. So I'm getting good emails. It gets something rather than getting nothing. It takes a bit of acting as well, so that you don't sound salesy.
There, I get a lot of telemarketing calls, and your call is important to us. So if you have roofing needs or are an existing customer, please leave your name, number.
I like that. That's funny. I get a lot of telemarketing calls.
Hello?
Hello. Is this the owner of Sol and Mar?
Who is?
My name's Charlie. We haven't actually spoken before. Do you mind if I explain why I'm calling?
I don't understand. Tell me one more time.
So I said my name's Charlie. We haven't actually spoken before. Would you mind me explaining why I'm calling?
Spoken before? Nah. Wrong number.
Hello? Okay. See, sometimes that's what happens with a fucking language barrier as well. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm a great guy at cold calling, but sometimes you just get fucking dudes who don't even speak fucking English.
.com.
Okay, right. Cool. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Sometimes you don't fucking... Sometimes it doesn't work, the whole acting retarded, so that you get the owner's email or something. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Ultimately, the other thing I was thinking as well is that probably in a month or two, I'll probably just call the same leads again. Assuming they weren't leads that just hung up straight away, or there's a receptionist or something. But if there's like owners who answer the phone, I just couldn't sell them on it. Sometimes I think maybe I'll just call them back at a month or two if I have a different script, because I might have a better script, and that might be the one to sell them. So that's another thing I've thought about. Hey, is Paul there?
Paul from, who's asking?
My name's Charlie.
Okay. Are you looking for KDM Roofing?
Yeah.
Okay. You're speaking with Noe, one of the owners.
Okay.
How can I help?
Well, yeah, we haven't spoken before, obviously. Would you mind me explaining why I'm calling then?
I'm not sure why you're calling. You're the one who called me.
No, I said, would you mind me explaining why I'm calling?
You're asking me?
Yeah, would you mind if I explain why I'm calling you?
Oh, yeah, go for it, of course.
Sorry about the confusion, man. Listen, I help roofers take on more residential roofing jobs with them just quoting and closing the deals. Would you like to hear my intro on how it works just for 20 seconds?
Sure, I'll hear you out.
All right. Well, basically, the way I work it is essentially of just handing you the details of just a random lead or a recycled lead. I find fresh prospects and I actually call them myself, qualify them with questions that you'd want me to ask, just to make sure that they're not actually going to waste your time. The way I work as well, I also offer a refund guarantee. So if I didn't make you more profit than what you've actually spent in total, I'd refund anything you've paid me. Does this sound like it's worth a longer chat? Just so I can at least even show you what is working for roofers too.
I don't think it'll be a good fit because we already work with a company and they do good service for us.
Oh, that's cool. How are they? What are they doing for you?
All our marketing, our CRM, etc.
Oh, that's cool. Is just out of my own curiosity, how many leads are you getting a month with those guys?
We mostly work off referrals right now. And
Okay.
That's keeping us busy.
So what is the marketing company doing for you then? Are they getting you leads or just kind of spreading brand awareness or what?
Yeah, a bit of all.
Okay, cool.
But look, appreciate your call here. I'm on a roof right now.
Oh, okay,
with
sorry.
the hot car. All right.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I always try and get as much information as I can out of whoever I'm speaking to, if it's an owner, because it helps me being able to tailor a better deal towards them. Like I said, I was speaking to a guy earlier. He said he was actually interested in what I was saying, but then he said he already had a marketing thing going on and stuff as well, and I realized it was Facebook ads. But he's spending about $3,000 a month with them in total, ad spend and their thing, and he said he was getting like 6 leads a week or something. So it's good to speak to these guys because you can actually learn what the industry kind of norm is, and it helps you really build a better offer. I feel like it makes everything go easier, sometimes I actually enjoy the cold call.
Good afternoon, Isaac speaking.
Hey Isaac, my name's Charlie. We haven't spoken before. Would you mind me explaining why I'm calling?
We did spoke before?
No, we have not spoken before.
We have not talked before. Okay, what are you going?
Okay. In short, I help roofers take on more residential roof replacement jobs without them having to do anything but quote the jobs and obviously do the work. Could I give you just a 20-second intro on how it works?
Okay.
Super.
Hold on, let me put on the speaker. I'm driving and I'd rather.
Okay, good. Yeah, be safe.
Go ahead.
All right. Essentially, instead of just handing you some random leads or recycled leads, I actually find fresh prospects who are recently looking to get their roof done. I actually give them a call myself too to make sure they're not going to waste your time. So I'd ask them a few questions that you'd want me to ask them. The last part, and probably the best part, is that I work on a refund guarantee. So if I don't make you more profit than you've actually spent, I'll refund you whatever you've paid me. Does this sound like it's worth a longer chat? Just so I can even show you what is working.
When you say I, you mean that you do everything, or you just get the calls and then you refer me to a person that's gonna actually own the company?
No, I mean you're talking to me. If you move any further, it is me.
Okay. But you're not a one-person company, correct?
No.
You're
I
not.
mean I have
Okay.
it's there's only two of us in the company in total. But
I see. I see. And what is your charge for something like this?
well, typically I'd ask you a few questions just to gauge where you're at as well, but typically we aim for to take a maximum of like 5% of a typical job, what a job is worth. Our maximum we'd aim to take is a 5%, but it depends, because if you've got a higher closing rate, you'll be able to close more of the people we send you, which will mean that, you know, the amount you're spending with us is less compared to the amount we're making you. Do you know what I mean?
All right. So you mean whatever is the contract price, that's what
Yeah.
you charge 5% of it?
Kind of. It depends. The way we work it is that it usually be around 5% of a roof replacement. So how much is your average roof replacement cost?
I work on big houses, so
Yeah.
my contracts are on the high end houses. I mean, $30,000, $40,000,
$30,000,
$50,000. So
Cool.
we're
Well-
talking a lot of money paying you to get the
Okay.
to get the one.
Well,
piece.
sorry, I was see a lot of the guys I talk to, they're usually in the 10 to 20,000 range. So in that case, the 5%, it'd probably be even less. It'd probably be closer to just 2%. That's what I forgot to mention as well, is that it depends on how much the job is. So it'd probably be closer to 2% of an average job. But like I said, if you're closing on more of the people we send you, then that percentage will go down, because you're still paying the same amount of money to us, but we're making more money. Do you get what I mean?
I see.
Does this?
Something that I have to think about. Where are you guys located?
Well, in what sense? What do you mean?
Where are you operating from?
I'm actually. It's funny. I'm actually operating from Ireland.
Ireland, right? And how you gonna get me jobs here in Florida, in the
Because
United States?
The way we do it, right, is, have you ever heard of social media marketing?
Yeah.
Basically, we use platforms like, you know, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok to find the people in the areas that are actually looking to get their roof done. And then what happens is they'll click on the ad, they fill out their information, and from there I give them a call. So really, I could be doing this from any part of the world, you know. So in that sense, location doesn't matter too much.
I see. And you're doing it for a while now? How long are you doing it for?
I've been doing it for a few months now. I've got mainly, I'll be honest with you, mainly I have a network of other people who work specifically with roofers, and I definitely do get a bit of help off them as well to ensure I can get you work and to ensure that what I'm doing is going to be a good service. But that's why, like I said, if I'm not making you more profit than what you're actually spending, I would just refund you the money. And we'd have that in a contract too, so you're not getting scammed.
Look, the way I think, you obviously know that you are not the first person that called me for something like this.
Of course.
And I'm not easygoing with anybody. I calculate what I paid and how much comes out of my pocket.
Yeah.
So let's say I got a job of $20,000 and I have to pay you 2%, right?
Yeah.
Means I can take that money and put it on Google Ads, and I see how much job I can get from that one, right?
Yeah, I mean, you could do that. That there's no doubt about that. The reason I would generally pick an agency if I was a roofer, if I was in any job, is that if you're working with me specifically, I only work with roofers. So that means when I find something that's working for roofers, I apply it to anyone who I work with. So, you know, I completely specialize in roofers, and because I'm working with so many different people, you know, I can learn what's working good for one guy and I can share it with you. So in that way, you're actually getting a better service because we're kind of combining the knowledge of all these different guys. Do you get what I mean?
You see what you mean, but still, on a smallest job of 20,000 means I'm paying $4,000.
Now, for
This is a lot of money for one lead.
oh
And there are
that
people that they're selling leads over there for $80, $60, $100 lead.
see that's the one thing I would say to you as well is that typically a typical cost for a month with us in total, we'd usually start at somewhere between $1,000 and $1,500 roughly. And with that, we'd
Okay.
usually expect to get about 10 quotes. So we could actually get 30 leads, but when I start calling them to find out if they're serious, that could only be shortened down to just 10 actual people looking for a quote. So within that 10, then that would depend on your closing rate too. Because imagine if you sell to 5 of those guys out of the 10, you could be generating up to 100 or more, 100,000 or more. But if you're only closing on one job, you could be only making 20,000. So that's what I mean by if you have a good closing rate as well, the cost of the marketing will actually be less to you.
Okay. I tell you what, send me an email, please, that I can at least read about you. I'm sure somebody did some jobs with you, and I can see a review or two about it.
Okay,
All right?
cool. Do you have an ideal email?
Email me, goldengate26@gmail.com.
Golden Gate Roofing, is it?
No, so I'm giving you different email, goldengate26@gmail.com. Send me
Okay.
your contact so I have you, and then something about you.
Okay. I'll send you over an email and explain how it works, right? And I'll give you a quick call tomorrow as well to see how things are. All right.
All right, thank you.
Cool. Have a good day, Isaac.
Thank you. Bye.
That is the third guy. I think that's the yeah, that was the third guy I've gotten today telling me to send them an email about what it is. These owners I've talked to today are a lot more diligent.
Hello?
Hey, is this George?
Yes? Who
Hey.
is this?
My name's Charlie. We haven't actually spoken before. Would you mind me explaining why I'm calling?
Sorry?
I said my name's Charlie. We haven't spoken before. Would you mind me explaining why I'm calling?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, why I'm calling is because I work with roofers to help them take on more residential roof replacement jobs, with them just having to focus on quoting and fulfilling the work. Could I just explain to you for 20 seconds on how it works?
Is that lead service or something?
Yeah, it's similar to that. We work to help
Not-
roofers bring in more jobs.
It doesn't work in my route.
It doesn't work? Have you had bad experiences before?
I'm not an AC guy. I'm not an electrician that installs one simple light. We do roofing.
Yeah, I only...
It's a more than $1,000 job. And that's no way that I'm going to get into a lead service that they don't know me. It's money but spent.
Yeah,
Okay?
I
My people, when I get hired, is because they were their buddies or their friends or whoever were very happy with my work. That's why they recommend me.
yeah,
Okay?
I get...
Please take me out of your calling list. Thank
George, can I just explain something?
you. No.
With the way we work...
I'm not going to argue with you. You're trying to tell me what I know what doesn't work with me. Okay? Thank
Can I
you.
just can I just explain that this does work with roofers? Oh, okay, fucking cunt. I don't know. He just seems a bit. He hasn't even had a bad experience because I asked him that. He just said it doesn't work in his industry, but it does. Well, even whether I can do it or not, whether that is true, it works in his fucking industry. Fucking twat. Hey, well, Uh, they're the kind of people you get sometimes. You can't sell to them no matter what you try to do. As in, he's gone into this with just a bad mindset. Is what it is. I personally, I like the whole thing of sales and trying to convince a guy to listen to me anyway.
Who's calling?
My name's Charlie. We haven't spoken before. Would you mind letting me explain why I'm calling?
What is that about?
Okay, in short, I help roofers take on more residential roof replacement jobs, with them just focusing on quoting
no.
and doing the work.
Thank you so much. No, I appreciate
Have
it.
you had a
Thank
bad experience before, Oscar? Shit. Usually that's where I start. Have you had a bad experience before? Try to learn something about them, and so I can try to address what went wrong and whatever, and explain why I'm different. Dig into where they're anti fucking against me is coming from, so I can eliminate it pretty much. That they to diffuse the situation pretty much.
He's not in. May I take a message and ask him to give you back?
Yeah, I would leave a message, but it's a little bit long for just a message. If he's not going to be back in, does he have an email or something?
Yeah, his email address is going to be contact.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bitch. Give me the fucking owner's email. I can't. Hey, is this Gene?
It is.
Okay, listen, Gene. My name's Charlie. We haven't spoken before. Would you mind letting me explain why I'm calling?
You got about 30 seconds.
Perfect. I help roofers take on more residential roof replacements, with them just focusing
Not
on.
interested.
Okay, have you had a bad experience before?
Well, no, I don't need it.
Are you just full on work? Are you?
I've got enough business right now to keep me going for about 2 months.
Okay, cool.
And
Nice.
That's
And
good.
I assume is all your work just comes from word of mouth?
primarily,
Okay, well that's cool, because yeah, that's interesting, man. No, that's good to hear. If you don't need any help at all, then good for you, man.
yeah, we've been doing this for about 22 years, and after about the first 5, I haven't really advertised at all.
Perfect. And word of mouth has just always worked for you, has it?
It has.
And would you say, have you kind of built up just a strong network over the years, or did it kind of just happen where you'd work for a guy and he'd just keep referring you and keep referring you?
Both.
Okay. All right, man. Well, have a good day, Gene. I won't keep you any longer. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Boom. See, sometimes as well, I mean, at the end of the day, that guy didn't need work, so I could have just ended the phone call there. But, I got him started. We've been going for 24 years, and I've never had to do anything. So sometimes you can kind of almost build rapport with some people sometimes anyway. And you never know where it might go. Maybe they'll be defensive at the start, but if you build rapport and seem honest, they might seem more interested. Oh, fucking hell.
Yes, can I help you?
Yeah, my name's Charlie. We haven't spoken before. Would you mind letting me explain why I'm calling?
Charlie, if it's a sales call, I'm not interested, brother. Thank you.
Okay. Have a good day, Parth.
You too.
Oh, I should have asked him how they're getting their work. Shit. I feel like he would have kind of given me a bit of insight.
Yes?
Hey, man, I couldn't find your name. My name is Charlie.
Loretta.
We've never spoken, but would you mind letting me explain why I'm calling?
Okay.
In short, I help roofers take on more residential roof replacement jobs, with them just focusing on quoting and doing the work. Could I give you a 20-second intro on how it works?
Okay.
Alright, essentially, instead of just handing you some random or recycled lead, I find fresh prospects and I actually call them myself and qualify them with the kind of questions you'd want me to ask them, just to make sure they're not going to waste your time. I do also work with a refund guarantee, so if I didn't generate you more profit than you've actually spent in total, I'd refund you whatever you've paid me. Does this sound like it's worth a longer chat? Just where I can also show you what is actually working for roofers as well at the moment.
So I'm real honest with you. I don't work like kind of leads.
What do you do for work?
I'm sorry.
How do you get your work?
All in Google. And Google Leads.
They
Google
all
Ads.
Google Ads? Oh, you have Google Ads at the moment, do you?
Yeah.
Are you doing them yourself, or do you have a company doing them?
I do myself. I do everything.
Okay, cool. Have you ever looked into social media marketing?
I have a social media too.
Okay, cool.
I have ads on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and everywhere.
Cool, man. That is cool. And is it working well for you?
Yes.
How many? Just because I'm just curious. How many leads typically in a month would you generate across all those?
I'm taking like sometimes 20, 25.
20, 25. Cool. And how much money are you spending to get those 20 or 25?
Oh, guys, I have to tell you everything.
I'm just curious, man.
Okay, man. Have a great night.
Okay. See, once he's kind of already admitted he's not interested because he's doing it all himself. You know, if someone's doing it all himself, I don't think they're gonna pay someone else to do it. So I just start rinsing him for for information. Sorry,
Yes.
you cut out at the start there. Is I was looking for the owner of Austin Roofing.
Who is calling?
My name's Charlie.
Okay. In regards to, how can I help you?
You guys do roof repairs on shingles, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I think I might need a repair or something. But if he's not in, is he in?
I'll have him call you back. He's actually doing a project right now.
Oh,
so he won't be
okay.
able to speak to you right now.
Oh, does he have like an email then or something? Just because I'd like to email him then, just so I can just get in contact with him somehow.
You got it. Info, INFO, at Austin, AUSTYN,
Yeah.
roofing.com.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you.
Austin with a Y.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Thank you.
You got it. Bye.
Oh, man. Well, that was probably probably about an hour. What time is it? 20. And see, I probably wait, no, it is 39. That was 100 dials. So as you can see today, I started with a new script. Don't want to get into this thing of constantly optimizing, but I got told yesterday that I sound exactly like a guy from YouTube, and another guy told me that he's heard that same pitch loads of times. So I was like, okay, well, apart from the fact that my appointment booking rates and stuff weren't great anyway, I just thought, okay, I need to change. It is something to do with the script somewhere. So I've remade my script. As you can tell, you've heard my script over the phone today. So that's what it came down to. There's a video of me making 50 dials. I've done 50 dials earlier. Usually it takes me about an hour, but again, it depends because today I did have a few more conversations, so really depends on how successful you are. If you're anywhat successful, you're gonna have longer cold calling sessions. If you're not really that successful, you're probably going to be talking around 50, 60 minutes for 50 dials. If you're doing it fast like me and you've got two screens, you just copy and paste, if you're organized, and that's where I'm at right now. Funny enough, I'm still not demotivated. Maybe it's because I've changed my script and I feel, but I know like something's gonna come of it. But I guess I just feel like it's constantly around the corner. Like I feel like getting my first client is constantly around the corner, and it's any week any week now it is bound to happen where I get an appointment. That's the thing, I haven't even gotten many appointments. I've gotten 3 appointments in total out of 353 pickups. So as you can tell, my rates are pretty poor, and that's what I mean as well. I think it was my script. I don't think my delivery is that terrible, because I've actually gotten complimented on my delivery yesterday. That time when the guy said I sound like YouTube, he said I done a good job on it. So I think it is more so down to my script than my delivery. I think I can talk well. I mean, I had a guy on the phone for 20 minutes there. I was able to explain. At first he was kind of skeptical. I was explaining back and forth a bit here and there. He could be interested. I'll probably call him back tomorrow. Then I had 2 other guys who said to email them as well. Got my new script, and I think I will do better with it. I think the opener just sounds better rather than saying, hey, this is a cold call, because by the sounds of it, they seem to hear that all the time now. Thomas Gannay, that's really my fault for still following that shit when it's like a year or 2 old at this point. I think I'd seen a Charlie Morgan video as well, and he still did recommend it, so that's kind of what made me to lead with it still as well. But obviously enough, I think we do need to change something, and again, that's what it comes down to, is always trying to be more original and less like everyone else. So I actually got that kind of an intro and that kind of a framework from Dylan Wilson's video, so cheers to him, I guess. The day after, I've just kind of gone through this whole video right now, so I've kind of, I guess in a way, I've actually ended up reviewing my own cold calling because I've tried to make a video. So maybe this will be a good thing for me to do more often, is post cold calling videos. But overall, I'm reasonably happy with how it went. Obviously, I didn't book any meetings, but I think in terms of my tone and stuff as well, I think I'm okay. Again, like I said, I don't think my tone's terrible. I don't think, I think it was more so the script that was holding me back a little bit more. But I'm not saying I'm perfect in tone, and sometimes looking back, sometimes I did sound a bit monotone. But I'm trying to get this balance of trying to match the way the guy is talking, and I don't want to sound super salesy either, because actually kind of half naturally that's what happened when I first started. I was calm with a big smile on my face. I was super happy. Sounded very salesy, I think. So sometimes I try to send a bit lower tone, a bit more, I guess you could say monotone, a bit more natural, just so I don't come across as salesy. Yeah, so I'll only get better with time, but we'll just see how things go. Feel free to grill me in the comments. I know I've got a lot to improve on. I'm only doing this. 1 second, let me see, how long am I doing this? Here. I'm doing this about 4 weeks. I'm only doing this 4 weeks, so I have got a lot to improve on and a lot to learn, and I'm looking forward to getting better every week and doing more calls every week and trying to book more and more appointments. I'm looking forward to pushing forward, and for some weird reason I don't feel demotivated at all. I don't know, I don't even dread the cold calls. Maybe I'm just not doing enough of them. Maybe I'm actually not sure, because maybe I'm not doing enough of them. Maybe I don't know, maybe I just do like them. Maybe I just like talking to people, and the whole thing of trying to convince someone to listen to me for 30 seconds so I can try and explain to them why I can help them, because I do believe that I can, and I do believe that it is something worth them buying. So I think that'll definitely help when it comes to sales. But weirdly enough, I don't actually dread the cold calls. I see it as anything else. Like I see it as going to the gym. I see it as anything else where it's just okay, I just got to do this. I don't dread it. I don't love it. It's just okay, I got to do this. It takes up time in my day, but I got to do this. And that's where I'm at right now. So like I said, feel free to grill me in the comments on my poor cold calling, and I will see you guys in the next video.